Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Eel Versus, where Mike and I are still going to continue to work on our randomized Cagelocke of Crystal, where we will be trying our best to, get ourselves ready for the first gym in, what's it called? Kanto. So we're going to see how far we can get, which makes it a little bit more fun. Um,
I think the real question is how many more Mons is Scott going to lose?
I hope zero. I really hope zero.
Because
Weirdly enough, like I'm okay. Once we get to like 30, level 30, for the most part, I should be fine. Like I shouldn't have too many concerns.
yeah, I mean, you keep going into battles and the Pokemon are
Yeah,
just
no, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I made that very
yeah.
clear the last video that I lost way too many good Mon. Well, I lost Mons. I have
You
to
lost
say
you lost whatever Mons you could use. Doesn't matter if they're good or not. You lost Pokemon.
this is the last one grouping I can get basically. Um, but yeah. So, did you have a lot of snow? Like where you were?
uh we got maybe, depending on where, probably around like 5 inches, give or take.
Okay.
Um
Did it ever turn to rain for you?
what's that?
Did it ever turn to rain to you for you?
No, it was never rain. Nope. What about you guys? I know it was supposed to be a bigger coastal storm this time. So,
So, I mean, it was snow like 99% of the time. And then it rained or like was frozen rain. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but it definitely wasn't full, like it wasn't snow. I'll say that.
mhm,
And so it made the snow that was on the ground wet,
yeah,
which made it worse. Because I was waiting for it to stop
yeah.
before
And
I
then you were
shoveled for
gonna go
obvious
out.
reasons.
Yep, yep.
And it just so it stopped. I mean, it stopped at like I think it officially stopped here like a little before 9.
Okay. Yeah, about same over here.
Like there was a time where it was like I think between 8 and 9 was when it was kind of like that weird, like, was it snow? Was it not? Like sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't here. So it was like kind of like other than that 1 hour, everything else was just straight snow the entire time.
Yeah. Um,
Um, but yeah,
how
it
much?
was
How much? How many inches did you actually get? Like, was it a lot?
more than I was expecting. I will say that. I want to say it was probably the same amount as you, but I wonder
Huh.
if it's considered less because it kind of got smushed from like the moisture, like the rainish.
The
But I
f-
would
the fancy people know how to calculate that stuff. I mean,
no, you get my point. So like
yeah.
that's why I think it was the same as you.
Um, but I mean, I know, like I said, I know, like around like the Foxborough Cape area,
Mhm.
they were supposed to get a lot. Like they're talking about like 8 inches. So
Well,
that's, I
yeah,
didn't
I would
know if
imagine that
by
it was
you.
probably worse over there. I mean, that's not near me, as close as you think it is.
No. I know it's not, but what I mean
Oh,
is, I because it was more of like a southern storm. Like I didn't know if you got the jackpot or if you were far enough away that it didn't affect you as much.
it
Um,
affected me. I will say this: it affected us more than I thought it was going to. I'll say that because I didn't think
yeah.
it was going to amount to anything where we were, and I was very okay. I don't like that you keep doing that. No, he just keeps leering. Like I can survive a hit from this guy without a problem, but if he leers me like 18 times, I can't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's any Pokemon, but I'm just like in general, I'm like that irritates me. Um, but no, it wasn't too bad. Honestly, it was like I had the police come yesterday. That was fun. They were
For
knocking
what?
on my door. Well, they thought the car in front of my house was mine.
Oh, and they
Um,
wanted you to clear it. Yeah.
no, well, move it. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's.
Get it out of the way. Yeah.
And I was like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, boys, but you got the wrong guy. And they're like, "Do you know whose it is?" I go, "I'm assuming it's my next door neighbors to the left of me." And they were like, "Do you know for a fact?" And I was like, "I have no idea." I go, "I don't like. It's not like I was, watching them do it.
You weren't paying attention. So
No,
yeah.
it wasn't. I mean, people park in front of my house all the time. just because of where, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the just the way it is. I mean, it's not like they're blocking anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. Um, but no, it was just weird. All of a sudden, I got like like a banging on my door like late last night. I mean, I was up. It wasn't like I wasn't up, but I just wasn't expecting it. And
Yeah.
so like I
Yeah.
get to the door and it's police, and I'm like, and not only that, like I saw the flashing lights before I even got to the door, so I was even more confused, and I just assumed the worst,
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously. And
Of course, typical.
well, I mean, anybody would
Yeah,
obviously,
you
because
see cops in front of your house. It's like, what happened?
yeah, who is using me as an alibi that shouldn't? Um, and so then they were like, there's a parking ban. I went, I didn't know, but I'm not surprised because how much snow is on the ground. And they go, well, you need to move your vehicle. I said, my vehicle's in my driveway. And they go, is there anybody else in the house? I went, no. And they went, so that car in front of your house is not yours? I said, no, not even a little. And then they were asking, basically, they were asking me to, do you know who it is? I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
no, not even.
save themselves the trip. I don't blame them.
Oh no, I get it. It's just like I'm like, well, I don't know I get what they were expecting. I shouldn't say that. That was very rude of me. But like, I know what they were expecting. But like to me, I was like, after I said no, I don't. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else they were expecting. I guess is my thing. Avoid, avoid, avoid. I did avoid. How strong are the Pokemon here? Oh no, I think this is a new encounter. Oh wait, no, that's a dupes. Oh wait, this is a problem. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Oh, there's two. Oh, it's gonna mess with me.
Yeah, there's two encounters
Oh
already.
well, I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm gonna stay. That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. They changed. I don't remember
If you
that.
get surf, you can. I'm pretty sure you can get an encounter in the water that's considered cerulean.
Well, that Mike looks like that is a dupes for me. Although I'm not gonna lie, I love this sprite. Can we talk about that for a minute?
I
Look at
mean, I have
how.
to. Igglybuff is a good sprite. It's
I
just a
mean,
terrible
no,
Pokemon.
no, no. I'm not saying good Pokemon. Did I ever have a Teddiursa? No, that answers my question. You're not strong enough to take him out yet. Perfect. That's all I wanted to know.
I mean, yeah, I was. Yeah, obviously with them.
No,
Them.
I like my
You
whole
know,
thing
they.
was it was like it made sense to me that they had like a parking ban, but it doesn't bother me because I have a driveway now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like I don't care. Um, and I just
I
got
mean,
very thrown off.
yeah. No, I mean, I understand
But I
your
also get where
frustration,
they're
but
coming from too on why they went to my house because it was directly in front of my house.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like that
Oh,
was it's
I'm
right in
not
front of
fronting
your
them at all.
house.
I'm more of just like surprised that it was happening and like inconvenienced, but excuse me, but only because I was like, what? Like I was like, I was just so thrown off by it because I was like, why are you telling me this? All right,
Ooh.
but no, it wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't too bad, and I had to shovel my mother's and mine, which isn't the end of the world, thankfully.
Now you got to do double the jobs.
But I'm also not surprised. Although I do have to
um.
say, is she at least did the bottom of her driveway before she left, so it wasn't as bad.
Oh, with all the plows trapping everything in,
Well,
like
don't get me
that.
wrong. I mean, there's still some, but it was clearly shown that she had done it that morning.
She did
But
something,
like,
but
yeah, but I mean, like, it was still snowing when she left for work, so it's not like it was going to be perfect. Not that I was expecting to go there and it be just horrendous.
yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't like this at all. It's because of your level, man. You were okay. You don't have to do that. Oh, that actually did a lot less damage than I thought it was going to do. Man, this guy's tanky. I mean, yeah, that's why I have him. Is because I need somebody who's tanky. Because Mike's got the gosh darn friggin' fortress over there. He's got the Great Wall of China over there with how much bulk he has.
I got a lot of bulk.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
aware. And they're
Mm-hmm.
not just bulk either. I not all of them are powerhouses, but like they definitely can do some damage.
I mean, yeah, don't forget this is going to be a new team, so you don't exactly know who I'm bringing.
Oh no! You're absolutely correct. I meant in general your Pokemon
Oh yeah.
that I've seen.
Um, I just got, as we've talked about 100 times. I got my good encounters, and
I
it
think
benefited
Kanto
me
is
a
where
lot.
my good encounters have all come. I'm not gonna lie to you. I needed
I mean,
Kanto an hour and a half ago.
you just keep losing them before you can get a
No,
get to.
I did lose one really good one. And the other one I could replace because I have something.
Was that the
I
Haunter?
Yeah, that was the one I was
Yeah,
more disappointed on. Weirdly
yeah.
enough, the Rhydon I wasn't as worried about because there is a better Pokemon that I'm going to have that will work better than him.
Right
He was
on, right on. Like
Yeah. No, you're
he
absolutely
he
he's just the quad weakness is a killer.
yeah, he's his weakness is water, and
And grass.
I have way too much water and grass to counter him. So, um,
And he can't like he could do stuff, don't get me wrong, but like to the Pokemon he's gonna do stuff to, like he he does great in the sense of like with a physical attacker, which you're not gonna send a physical attacker after him.
yeah.
Because even a fighting type you're not gonna send after him because regardless, even though it's only gonna okay, I thought he actually
Well, actually, you can't exactly say that because I mean, it's going to take him out if it's quad weak. Like for example, grass is physical, so I'm going to one shot him no matter what.
not all grass is physical.
I mean, the grass in this game, a solar beam is the only one that's not. But
No,
like razor,
absorb, mega drain, giga drain. That's not physical.
the grass moves I use against you
Oh, that's fair. No,
is
no, no.
physical.
That the ones you have used against me, yes, those have been all physical. Correct.
Like
I'm more of stating like that.
razor leaf and vine whip is the ones that I have, and those are the ones that I've been using against you and one shotting, one shotting you. So,
Well, yeah, he
um,
would be one shot here. Oh
unfortunately,
no,
it
no,
does
no,
not
no,
help you.
no. No, it does not. It does not. Ooh, I froze him. I was debating on whether or not I was going to switch one of my Pokemon to another one, and I think it's not a good idea. Not because so I thought one would be better than the other, but what I have it on for my team, it's doing exactly what my team needs. And although it by itself is not a powerhouse or like damage provider, the
Mm.
other one is. It's better to have the defensive mon than the because I need some ball. And wow, look at you freezing everything. Look at you freezing stuff.
It's just what I mean. The thing is that obviously you're in your situation that you're in, that you have to get you need mons no matter what. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's you need to, the bulk would be nice, but if it doesn't counter my Pokemon, it doesn't really help you.
It. I will say this. It's not so much that it counters your Pokemon. You you can't do anything substantial to it compared to any of the others. Like it's not that you
Well,
can't do damage to it, but you're not going to be hitting it with super effective stuff.
no, but my point is if you can't, if yes, it might be able to take a hit, but if you can't then deal the damage back at me, then it's like okay, no matter what, it's gonna not gonna help you as much as you're hoping.
Oh, oh, don't you worry, Mike. I have an ace in the hole with it.
Okay, all right, yeah, you do you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean it's going to work. Don't get me wrong. I want to make that very clear. Like, if it works, yes, it is it's going to be detrimental. However, it has to work. And luck has not been on my side. So that's pretty much where I'm getting at, where it's like, yes, in like on paper, yes, but in reality, I don't know if it will actually work because of just percentages and my luck.
That's fair. Hope you wish the best for you.
Oh, I don't like it that you keep doing that, lowering my defense. Right.
Mm.
I think once I get to 15, I'm gonna move down south to get more stuff. I just love Igglybuff. Like this is, I understand awful Pokemon, but like it is just so cute. I don't know. Like they, I think the biggest mistake that they ever did was making it so hard to get those.
Oh, the babies.
Yeah. In the gen that they released them in, I'll say it that way.
Yeah, all the babies in general. Yeah, it was tough. Like not even like just
I
getting the
don't.
babies.
I don't
Like
even think you could. I think
you
you
couldn't
still
even get
needed
all.
something.
Yeah,
You
like
still needed like I think you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you still needed like a specific item while you were breeding to get it.
oh, that I actually don't even
I
remember.
don't remember if they introduced that to Gen 4 or if that was different in Gen 2. Because I never really did. I didn't do any breeding in Gen 2, so
Yeah.
I really don't know. Like when I was breeding in Gen 2, it was technically the remake, so it was Gen 4.
Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like I don't know what the mechanics are in this game for breeding.
Yeah, I don't remember. No, I completely forgot about that.
Because I'm trying to
I
think. Because
know,
I don't think
I
you could
know,
just.
like
I don't think you could get
you
two
had to get
Magmars and have
specifics
a.
in Gen 4 with Diamond and Pearl. Like you had to get very certain Pokemon had to do
You
certain
had
things.
to you had to do certain things, but you also had them holding the correct item, or else they would like Munchlax had to have the lax incense.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like there was a lot of things that had to be done to get it, and it was still wasn't it wasn't a well, it was a guarantee if both of them were the same Pokemon, like it was a Magmar and a Magmar, or a Magmortar and a Magmortar, then it would work. But if it was like, I'm making this up because I don't know if they can breed together, but like an Electabuzz and a Magmar, like you each had to have them have the correct item, and then whichever one it was either going to be an Elekid or a Magby. But only if they
Yeah.
both had the correct item, because if not, it would have been either Electabuzz or a Magmar.
Yeah.
Which is also a weird thing too to think about. Like, you can hatch an
It was
egg.
a strange thing that they tried to do when they were first delving into the early gens. It was very interesting.
Yeah, like I find it odd. Like you can breed Pokemon and not get the baby Pokemon, which is weird. But I guess it also makes sense because you have to do something special to actually get it. So like that's why it wasn't available in Gen 1, you know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of trying to hide. You know, guys, there's a lot of poisoning happening. A lot of poisoning. But yeah, so did you only have to go out plowing once, or did you have to go out more than once?
I went out once. I went out, I left. I left. I left. It wasn't a big enough storm.
I didn't think so, but I didn't know what it was like up there. That's more of what I'm getting at. So it was like it wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't that bad that it needed to be plowed that much. Like I think the plow came by. I think they have to twice on the roads. I don't know.
The roads they just keep going until the storm is
That's what I figured.
There's no end in sight. They could come by once. They could come by times.
But I think they also have to have a certain amount before they're allowed to go out there, though.
Usually it's 2 inches. Some places it's 3.
I think you're correct.
It's 2 or 3 inches usually. But yeah, no, the town's a different thing, obviously. But no, I went out at 4:30, and probably finished. I finished at 11. And
oh wow,
it was a little complicated today.
Was it complicated because like you had to go back home in the middle, or was it like just a mess at certain places?
Certain places was tougher. Like I had one customer that I actually didn't plow. I had to
shovel.
I brought a snowblower with me, so I snowblowed the driveway. But it took about an hour because it's a small snowblower. It's only meant for walkways, not their driveway.
No, but it's still faster than shoveling.
Well, no, I wouldn't have been able to do it if it was shoveling. But my truck wasn't able to make it up the driveway because there was a layer of ice underneath. So I was going up and I was just sliding all over the place. And eventually I was like, I gotta just try to do it with the snowblower. So eventually I did it. And then once I was done, I threw some ice melt down, and hopefully they're all set. I told them, I said, let me know and I'll come out and throw some more ice melt down.
Yeah, normally if you throw it down after it's done, you should be fine.
You never know. You
I
know,
said normally. I didn't say all the time. I said normally.
like my driveway. Oh, it's an ice rink when it
Well,
even if you throw down ice melt, it's an ice rink.
well, I think that's also because your driveway is tilted, is it not?
It's the way it's set up. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
even
it's
still,
like,
like
well, no,
even
because then it like melts and then freezes as it
no,
comes
but
down.
you would think that it my entire driveway, even the spots that
Really?
are angled. Yeah, no, it's bad. Last year
That doesn't
was
make any sense.
last year there was like 6 inches of ice across the entire driveway.
No, but I'm not. I'm obviously I know you're not lying to me. I'm just saying like it just doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't, and it's annoying.
Because I'm like this just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But like I get it. No, for me it's luckily my driveway doesn't get that bad. I had a sheet of ice the last storm, which really wasn't a storm. It was like it just froze quicker than I expected. Like it
Hmm.
melted and then froze like immediately. So
Yeah.
it like looked like it was gone and it wasn't. It was there just solid.
Yep. Yep. No, I mean the you have to be on top of uh the ice melt and clearing the stuff because if you don't, obviously you have to pay attention to the weather because if
Yep.
like there was one point where I went to work and why are you texting me? Um,
Does that
I
feel like
went
it?
no, I got a text message that a candidate for town select is going to be in
Oh.
my, I'm like, no.
I don't understand. Like I've gotten so many of those since I moved into my house.
But
Like,
like
oh,
if
but
if you're not on top of the like I went to work, I had just cleared my driveway and then
mhm.
I came back and it rained while I was at work and I came back and I threw ice melt down and it was like okay, the next morning it was like I didn't do anything.
Mm.
It's annoying. But, you learn. It's a part of it, unfortunately.
No, you're right. Sorry, I got quiet for a second because I'm trying to think.
I know.
I was like,
Um,
I'm debating something and I think I know the answer.
plus a lot of these storms that at least by me, like they
Mhm.
haven't been big storms, so it's like I
No,
don't go wow. And then those are the ones that end up,
being
it
the
gets
worst with it.
frozen over, so it's like okay.
No, that's 100% fact because like it's been more ice than anything else that I've had to deal with than it has really been snow. Like snow has been non-existent basically this year, which I can't. Well, this season I should say. Um,
Yeah.
but you get my point. It's just odd. I'm not mad about it though. It's just one of those things where it's just awkward. Like right, this was like the first like storm I feel like we had, in my opinion. Like it felt like an actual snowstorm. 'Cause I don't think there was at least not in this area. There wasn't. It wasn't that big.
Yeah, I mean this one before. I mean it wasn't a big storm. Like 5 6 inches is a decent storm. But
No, but it's like that's a storm. You know what I'm saying? Like to me,
yeah,
that's a
but I
storm.
mean even still, like it was more so because originally they were saying that this storm was going to miss and it was going out to sea, and then all of a sudden it was getting closer and closer and closer, and then it's turning into a major storm.
Hmm.
So it's like, and I'm not going to say major, but a big one.
No, it was actually gonna hit. It goes from zero to an actual hit.
Yeah. And they're
Oh.
talking about maybe like next week is supposed to be another decent sized storm as well. So we'll see what happens with that.
Hmm. Interesting choice. I'm glad I did what I did. Well, no, he did something that was odd, but I also did as well. Okay, well, we're not gonna be risking that. Oh no, that's okay. I've only been getting like 2 hits, but when you use double slab, you get to use all 5.
Yep, always the best.
Like, come on. Well, yeah. No, I was. I'm kind of glad that there was no work today, just because this would have been awful to try to drive around on.
Oh yeah,
Because I have to go try to get into people's houses, and no offense to them, they're not shoveling.
I feel bad for the I feel bad for kids because for like at least over here, like the two storms that would have been like a snow day was on a holiday.
Oh, they don't.
So
Oh, they don't
they
do. They don't. A lot of places aren't doing snow days anymore.
no, they still do snow days. Yeah.
Not in Rhode Island.
Why do they do at home
Mm-hmm.
virtual? Yeah, no. When they do snow days, it's a snow day.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they cancel school. Yeah.
No, they cancel school that you don't come in, but you still have to do online class.
Well, I mean that's a teacher thing, just like anything else. Like, but I mean, like if they do online, then but if they cancel school, they don't expect kids to have to do schoolwork.
No,
At
no, no.
least
They
around
can't.
here.
The way it's been done here, and again, this has only been because of COVID, since COVID, right?
No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Can you survive? Oh yeah, you can survive. You
But
were
even
able.
still, like the online class isn't like a big thing. Like, it would be like, oh, maybe do like something quick, but and then they can have the rest of their day.
Oh, I'm not saying it's. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I'm just more of stating like it was. I don't like that you do that. And like you're great XP, but it's the double slap that does. It's just unpredictable. Freeze. Oh, I can't freeze anymore. Oh wow, that's a huge difference of damage. Was not expecting that. Patriots have one more step to make it, and they're going to be potentially in the Super Bowl.
I heard
I'm
they've been
surprised.
doing.
Yeah, they've been doing really well. I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. It's just it feels like it's out of nowhere.
I mean, as much as I don't follow, like it's one of those things where I know that they've been struggling, so then to all of a sudden just be back on top does feel strange.
Well, from somebody who was like been paying attention, like it what like don't get me wrong, like it just feels weird that it went from like bad to being decent. Like, because I don't want to say they're great yet. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one
Yeah.
time, but like,
And I mean,
it's
they
awkward.
still aren't. And from what I've heard, is like they still make mistakes, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
luckily, it's not like it's a perfect game. It's just that their team is, just overpowering the other team, I guess.
Our defense is doing a lot better, which is good. Our offense, I think, is still kind of just, which has been a Patriots like thing for a while up until Brady existed. Like our defense was always good. As far as I can remember, it's always been good. The defense. Our offense was the one that was kind of wishy washy through the years. Obviously, the time with Tom Brady is a completely different story, but you get my point.
Yeah.
He's an abnormality.
I mean, I'm still one of those people that it's like, yeah, Brady was good, but I still don't think it's not the quarterback that makes the entire team. It's not one player. Like, as long as the
No,
team, you have to have everybody in in the perfect clicks for everything to go well.
no,
And like,
correct, and I think that's why Belichick was so good. But I think for me,
oh, have you
because
heard about how Belichick has just like literally fallen from grace?
well, no, I my whole thing is it's nothing against him whatsoever. I mean, he's done his time. He doesn't need to be great. You know what I mean? Like I hate saying it this way, but he's won more he's won more Super Bowl rings than most people. Granted, he did it in the end of his career, obviously, but like he's still like he's still considered one of the best. That being said, it doesn't. I think he should have retired.
No, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm not taking away from his accolades, but I'm like,
No, I agree.
him and his new girlfriend like have been causing like a like they just like
My personal favorite was when he was talking to her dad, and it was hilarious because of the age gap between them, let alone.
let alone his actual girlfriend.
Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. It's a little interesting, but no, I mean, like the girlfriend runs everything, and like he just like there are certain rules that have been set like in the locker room, and and she just completely breaks all those rules, and like he
Not
doesn't.
surprised.
And like when he was in the Patriot, when he was on the Patriots, like he was a stickler for rules, as everyone knows. And now he's just like, yeah, whatever, and lets her do whatever she wants. Runs.
Isn't he in college bowl right now? Like college football? Am I correct?
He's in college football,
Okay.
and his team lost every single game.
I know this is gonna sound awful to say, but I think he just doesn't care.
No, he definitely doesn't care anymore. Like, if he did, he wouldn't. He
No,
wouldn't
he
have.
wouldn't be doing what he's doing. I'm just saying, like in general, it's like it feels like he's kind of just like. And then at that point, why don't you just retire?
Exactly. Like, why
That's kind of my thing
don't
where I don't
don't soil
understand.
your legacy at that point? Like, if you
Like
care and you just happen things don't click, and it is what it is. But like, if you don't care and you're just whatever, then retire.
that was kind of my big like. Don't get me wrong, Brady still was good, and I'm not saying he wasn't. But like that was one of my big things that I have, like not just with him, but like with a few other people too. Ooh, this might be a problem.
The one that irked me the most, and I was very vocal about it, was Gronk. Was Grok.
Gronk,
Um, huh?
Gronk. Is that who you're talking about? Like Gronk?
Oh, was it? What did I say it right the first time? Gronk. I thought it was Grok. All right,
No,
Gronk.
Gronk. G O
Um,
N K. Because it's Gronkowski.
I was annoyed with him because he retired because he was in so much pain that he couldn't keep going,
He
whatever.
literally
And
came
then
back just to be with Brady.
exactly, and it was just 1 year after he retired that he came back. I was like,
Yeah, Brady at least didn't retire and then come back. So I agree with you there. Like that's in and of itself better. But for me, it was just he's done like again. Not that he still wasn't good or anything else, but it's like you are up there in age, and for a professional athlete, like you are considered
well,
ancient. Like I'm not trying to be a jerk. Like one hit and you're done. Like do you want to risk
well. I
that?
mean, I remember him saying that he wanted to play, and if his body let him to play until a certain age. So once he got to that age, I'm pretty sure he retired at the age. So
I
that
believe it
they
was after he won another Super Bowl. I believe, but I could be wrong.
no, he
Oh no,
won one
that's
Super
right.
Bowl and then played two more
That's right.
years.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting.
Um, I think he wanted to retire at 45, and if he didn't retire at 45, it was
I
ooh,
think it
I
was one of
like
those
this
things where I think it
Pokemon.
was like it. I think you're correct. I think he technically announced his retirement at 44, but he wouldn't have been playing until he was 45 if he played. Meaning like
Yeah,
the season would
something
have
like
started.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I know what you're talking about. It's just odd because it's like again. I'm just thinking of like he's made so much. Like again, I know understand it's not about the money and everything else. I mean, it is a little bit, but not completely.
I mean, when you know
When
how
you're
it is
making
when
that
these
much money, it's not like when you're taking pay cuts and you're still making millions. Like you know what I mean? Like I get it, but my point I'm making was just the fact of like it's like do you really like I just was like more of like do you really want to risk like I understand getting the risk is there no matter what. Like he could have gotten injured at 25. Like realistically, it doesn't age by itself, but like drastically increases every year you get older.
yeah. I mean, I think you're
That
speaking
was
from a
good.
logical sense instead of a
A pride
like
sense.
not even a pride. Not no, honestly, not. I'm not even talking about pride. Like when you've done something for so long, it's
So
tough to stop.
no, you're right.
Um,
I mean, well,
like
like honestly, if I didn't have one bad supervisor, I would still be at Stop and Shop too. I got the grocery store
I mean, yeah,
part time. I mean, I
yeah.
would because once I gave it up, like I'm never doing it again.
Oh
Because
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
like if I kept doing it, I would have been able to still work like the 60, 70 hour work week. But like once I gave that up, I was like, I can't.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I'm okay with it. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm not like, oh no, I wish I could do it again. Like the money would be nice. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like in general, it's like I don't think I physically could do it like I used to. And I
Oh
think it's
yeah.
because
No,
I
I mean,
stopped. I mean, possibly because I'm older too. But like realistically, it's because I stopped.
well, no, that's the thing is you stopped and
That's
you've gotten older. Like
it's a
I say it.
combination of the two.
I say it all the time. Like with my work,
Yeah, once
come winter time, every year it gets harder to go back. And I'm not. It's not like I'm old.
no, you're right. That also has got to suck too, just for you. Like, this is sound awful to say, but it's like you do need a side job just so you can stay active during the winter. And
Oh yeah.
I'm not even trying to be a jerk, but I'm just being serious because it's like every spring, no matter what, it's going to be a pain because you're getting back to the swing of things. But like it's got to be just horrible if you like did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely it definitely takes a toll on me. Like
At least
luckily I do have that part-time job to keep me,
at least
you know.
active a little bit.
Yeah.
But oh, I loved it in college when it would be like during the winter, like during school, you would gain so much weight. And then the moment summer came, so like it would be fall, yeah, because you would be working right up until you went to school.
Yep.
And you would come back and it would be as if nothing happened. You'd have lost all the weight with like, you like, oh yeah, it went away in like the first week. And
Yep.
I'm like, am I
Well, no,
surprised? No.
it's funny because my yearly checkup is always in March, and it
Which
is
is
the
also the
worst
worst
time.
time for you.
Exactly. So as I've been doing nothing, and I've been eating like crap, and it's like it literally it just literally is like the worst time for me to get there. And my
Worst.
numbers last year were through the roof. So it was like the doctors were like, okay, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. And I'm like, we have to have a follow up appointment because when I have my follow up appointment, my numbers are going to straighten out a little bit. Now, granted, they're not going to be perfect because, as I said, I
I
don't
feel
eat the
like
best.
I feel like with you because of your line of work, you actually need to see your doctor twice a year. Oh my goodness,
That's a
that was new.
I'm unfortunately not going to get this encounter that I really want
I
because
mean that I would not be able to use it. Oh, it's spam risk. I was like, who the heck is calling me? Spam. Spam is good. But Mike, your doctor says you can't eat it anymore.
what?
I said your doctor says you can't eat that anymore. Spam. Do you not know what spam is?
No,
Wait, you legitimately have no idea what spam is.
literally don't know what spam is. What
Oh my
what is
gosh. Okay, so spam is like a cure like think of it like ham, but it's in like a tin.
ew? I just looked it up. Ew. What?
Oh, Hawaiians love it.
No thanks. No thanks.
Honestly, if you fry it up right, it tastes like fried bologna slash ham. So
Sure.
I think because I'm also I don't know, I'm surprised you didn't know it ever existed, but then again, you really didn't like do your own shopping for like a long time. You didn't explore the aisles. You knew where you were going. You went to the junk food aisle,
I mean that's valid.
the soda aisle.
Went for the ones that I
Oh,
needed.
the stop calling me. Um, the beef
Chocolate.
jerky. Well, the beef
Yeah.
jerky.
Yep.
Well, actually, what's funny is I can't remember what it was like back then, but like now the beef jerky and the candy are in the same aisle.
I never went to no, wait, no, I did. Once in a while I would, but I always went to the gas stations for beef
Oh,
jerky.
why am I not surprised?
I don't know why, but that's just what I did.
You know what's weird? I was gonna like dock you for it and everything else, but realistically, it's not that bad.
I
There's worse things you have eaten.
mean, yes, that's for sure.
The Domino days. Oh,
Dang it.
still have nightmares about those days. Oh, so I was talking to the other Mike, and
I just got two possibly good encounters and I couldn't catch them because I
that
ran out of
sucks.
ultra balls.
That is a thing I wasn't prepared for. Is running out of balls at this point.
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
mean,
actually like I luckily have
it's
enough, and there's like a lot of trainers I can battle, but like not yet. But like I wasn't expecting to like having a hard time catching these guys because they're so like most of them, not all of them, but most of them are low level.
well, that's the problem is because they're low level, I
Oh,
can't
you
hit
can't
them.
hit them. That's right. My guys have been bulky, which helps me. At least the last couple I've gotten. Actually, I think the last ones I've gotten have been very bulky. Oh, that only did 7 damage. Never mind. I'm over here.
The last
It's
Pokemon I didn't. I unfortunately made a mistake because I used like most of my Ultra Balls on the Pokemon, and then on the last Pokeball, I was like, I'm just gonna hit it because if it dies, I'm gonna lose it anyways. And then it survived the hit, so I was more annoyed because I just
That's
wasted
the
all that.
worst. That's the worst. No, that is the worst because that's just irritating in and of itself. I would actually be pissed about that because you wasted like 37 balls when you could have. Granted, you still would have probably wasted most the same amount, almost maybe potentially, but like at least it would have been better when it was in the red. You had a better
Yeah,
chance.
yeah. I mean, at that, like the thing that was annoying me why I didn't stop trying earlier too was because it was shaking 3 times, so it was like it was there.
Tease.
All right. Well, I need to go finish battling these trainers so that way I can get some more money. So that way I can buy more Ultra Balls and not get stuck again.
I
So
think without battling trainers, I've gotten all of the encounters I can get right now. Because I've kept track of everything so far. So right now, there are still like more that are available for me, but I would have to battle people to get there, and I'm not doing that yet.
well, I have one more encounter I can get, I believe, and it's to the right of three more encounters because it's the right to Cerulean City. That first path, then the grass above Mount Moon, and then not Mount Moon,
Rocky,
Rock Tunnel,
Rock Tunnel. Thank you. I'm like Rocky something. Like I know where we are, sort of. Oh, and don't forget too, like the power plant also, because it's outside, not inside. Because there's nothing inside anymore.
Oh, there isn't. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And actually, I actually, so the power plant, because in my head I was like, oh, I don't have surf, I can't get there yet. I can.
Do you need surf to get there in this game? I don't. You might not have to. Not that it matters anyway, because you have surf, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, I don't. Now I'm questioning whether or not you need surf.
Oh, really? They might have put a path there. It's just
Well, because a lot of things changed, and I can't remember if that's one of them. Like Cinnabar Island is not an island anymore. Well, I mean, it technically still is.
I mean, it got set on fire. So
no, it was just they got Pompeii.
it melted.
I mean, literally. The one thing I will say that was really weird was the difference between the remake in this was Cinnabar Island doesn't exist technically. So the Blaine's gym is at the Seafoam Islands, but it was an actual gym in the remakes. So in this game, it's just his home, and he's hoping that it turn into a gym. But it's still recent enough that he hasn't had a chance to actually like finish it. So it's just him that you only face him. But in the remake, he has a full-fledged gym where you have to battle all the trainers and everything else to get to him. Which I find interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I also like it too that Seafoam Islands, the way they set it up, was you can go upstairs to face the gym leader in the gym, or you can go downstairs and catch a encounter into the actual.
That was at Seafoam Island.
That was in the remake. I don't know if you could do that here.
Huh.
Because I don't think you can catch. I don't remember if you can catch a Pokemon in Seafoam Islands in this one, or not.
I hope so.
Because it's technically his home.
Yeah.
Unless they divided they might. I think you have to go from Koga's side. Well, you know what I mean. Koga's side, and then you that one works. But if you go from Cinnabar Island, you can't. It's not connected, I believe, anymore. Because there's a lot of weird things. Just like you can't. Although you really couldn't do that in the other game anyway, so never mind. But I was gonna say it was like Pewter and Cerulean. Safe. Also, can we talk about how the gravesite or whatever you want to call it was moved and was replaced by a radio tower?
Oh yeah. I got there. I forgot to mention that when it was that last episode. It was at the end of the episode that that happened. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, and then we have to talk to him. We have to talk to the guy after we save the power plant and turn the power back on.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, because then he gives you the channel to the flute,
Oh, okay.
and then you put the radio down, and that's when he gets up and starts to attack you.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot how we got the poker flute in this one.
Yeah, it's not a polka flute. Like you don't technically get the flute.
Modernization.
Yeah. But what's funny too is they don't let you upstairs.
Oh, they don't?
No, the radio tower they don't let you upstairs because, and I quote, because of what happened in Goldenrod, we don't want anybody upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Which is just them saying like we don't want to have to put data into this game.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's actually what time is it? Is it almost time? It is. Well, no, we still have some time. We have 10 minutes, but still, it was closer than I thought. Let me just make sure I didn't hit the off button. I did not. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I am very excited. I'm actually. I know we've talked about this a lot, but this challenge, I feel like was wrong game, but definitely like a fun way of doing this for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a change of pace. Like I don't get me wrong.
Because
like,
I didn't want to do just a classic Nuzlocke
It's just
again.
that the whole thing that I was saying is because there is not as much Pokemon. Like it needed
that is the problem.
The typing. I mean, adding the fairy type does make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, I mean the only good thing is with Gen 2, they're only missing one typing.
Yeah.
So
but I mean, at
like
the same time, that one typing does change things around.
No, it does because it's also too. There's also a lot less Pokemon in Gen 2 than there are in Gen 4 or 6, because that's when the new typing comes in.
Yeah.
Because I think the only typing that doesn't have a lot of Pokemon in the beginning is Fairy, but they kind of offset that by getting rid of a lot of normal types. Or, well, yeah. Well, they didn't get rid of them necessarily. Some they did, but others they just gave them dual typing.
It's funny. There's only two normal types that got taken out, and it was Jigglypuff, or sorry, Clefairy, the Clefairy line, and Snubbull. Because Jigglypuff became normal fairy.
Yes, you're right.
Mr. Mime
was Psychic Fairy now.
Psychic Fairy, and Ralts was Psychic Fairy.
And Marvile was Steel Fairy.
Yeah, it was Steel Dark before, now it's Steel Fairy.
No, it was just Steel. It was never Dark. It was never a dual type. You can look it up. Right. I promise you.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, look it up. I'm that confident. I will tell you that I did think he was Dark, but I've looked it up because I was confused at why he turned Fairy, and he was only a single type. He was never a dual type. Because I definitely made the same thought, but it was a while ago, and I've been proven wrong way before this.
Huh. Yeah. And Sarah B says he's Steel. All right. Well, maybe it was just.
It was another. It's just like what was the other one? There was another Pokemon.
The placebo effect. You just get it in your head.
There was another Pokemon that was the same thing that I assumed it was like a dual type, and it was only a single type, and I can't remember what one it was now.
I mean, I feel like that was a lot of Pokemon for you.
I think most of mine though were like the order of typings. Like I got the typings right a lot of the times. It was in the wrong order. I'm still. I now know that it's ground, but like Rhydon, I always thought it was just like all the others, like rock ground. And although it is technically the same typing, it's just reversed.
Yeah, I mean that one is obviously a.
It's not the end of the world, but it's more for like Nuzlocke.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with like still make the mistake sometimes with cloister. I'm like, oh, it's ice water.
I've done that too. Cloister was the
Um,
only one I will say that I did think was ice primary.
yeah, and then sometimes it was the mistake. Sometimes it was Lapras too, but um,
Weirdly enough, I feel like I always knew it was water first, which doesn't help my case. It
well,
really doesn't.
I legitimately think Lapras was I knew it was water ice, but I always was like, oh, maybe I think it might be uh ice water instead.
No, I know what you mean. You had the right typing, you just mixed it up. I think for me, I don't know why, but I think I've always had it like water first. But I think it's just because I think it's embedded in our brains.
Yeah,
Because like I don't think there is no primary ice that has a dual typing with water. I don't think.
I can't say off the top of my head.
I
So
I think I'm correct. Doesn't mean I am. I said I
I
think.
don't know how many ice water types there are, or water ice types there are. So I can't say like, oh yeah,
Well, there's
definitely.
been a few added throughout the years as well, like Sfeel and Silo and Walrin.
Oh yeah, yep. Well, like that's my point is I don't know how many off the top of my head. So I know that there are more. It's just
No, I get
I
you.
have to.
What? This is not what I signed up for. I was facing like I would rather be facing Raikou.
Raikou.
Raikou. You don't
I
have
like how
to.
you say the name 100 times, like waiting for me to correct you.
Yep, because I don't know if I was right. Yeah, Crit's gonna take me out, so I'm gonna do this. Ooh, did not like that. That did not go the way I wanted. Okay, you didn't have to do that. No, it's okay. Miss. No, flinch me. That's cool. Okay. Well, that gave out a lot of XP.
I'm just looking forward to finally getting these gym battles out of the way so I can get this is when we get money so that way we can buy more ultra balls. That's all I want.
No, I get it.
How much money do I have? Can I buy more? No,
This is the
I
first
can
time
only
I'm
buy
broke.
one more. I literally have enough money right now just to buy one ultra ball.
Oh well, I don't have zero, but I can't get an ultra ball. I think I'm like 100 shy.
I'm at 1235. So I can buy literally one ultra ball.
Mm-hmm. You are gonna. Oh no, you do have bubble. Hey, I keep forgetting that that's super effective against me. I don't know why, but I keep thinking ice resists water, and it doesn't.
Yeah, nope, does not. That certainly does not.
I for some reason, thought they resisted each other. That's more where I screw up on is the
Oh
resistance.
yeah,
Now
you're terrible with the
I know it's.
resistances.
I think I'm definitely good with super effective though. Weirdly enough, it's the resistance I have more trouble with. No, damn it.
Yeah, your big one every time, and it makes me laugh every single time. Is oh, bug resists psychic? No, no, it does not. It's you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
The Clefable was doing more damage to me than it should have. I was not happy with it.
No, you just went real quiet. So I
No,
was
I
like,
was
is it?
very
Did I
no, I was
lose
very
you? Did something happen?
no. I just got very nervous. But unfortunately, with that, we are actually done for today, or at least this video. So next episode, we are going to be continuing this trend. The good thing is, next episode, I should be able to start training against trainers, which will be nice. but I'm gonna obviously be holding off. I'm not gonna be doing it right away because I don't want to die. However, we will see how far that goes. But for now, Mike, we are getting closer and closer to the end of this. And I'm very excited because I feel like once we get to the first gym, as long as nobody loses anything crazy again, which to be fair, I don't think there's going to be too many because most of our battles will be taken care of by that point to level ourselves up. So we should be good. It's going to be more of when we try to get our encounters and I get killed. So we'll go one step at a time. But for now, made it this far into the video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Other than that, this is going to be Scott and Mike signing out of Black Eel Versus. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.